So how did your karting career start and progress in Australia? And then what kind of prompted the move to Europe?
So basically, I started racing when I was around 7 years old. You know, it started at club level and then slowly grew to, doing regional karting, and then, started doing state championships a few years later. Um, yeah, I raced domestically in Australia till 2010, and then I had my first international race at Las Vegas.
Yep.
Uh, so that was really cool. It went really well. I ended up coming fifth. And I was leading the final at one point until I had an engine issue. So it was a really, really cool first experience. Then after that, I ended up going to the Rotax World Finals the year after, ended up qualifying for Australia. And that was an amazing experience again. And then after that, I did the Under-18s World Championship, and that kind of gave me the opportunity to establish connections to be able to race in Europe full time the year after. So the year after, in 2013, I moved to Europe and started racing full time internationally. And yeah, that was kind of the start of my European journey. I ended up being there for 8 years, so it was a really, really cool time.
Yeah, so as a fellow Western Sydney boy, and we obviously know racing's a really expensive sport, how big of a jump was it to get from Australian karting or racing to Europe in terms of finance?
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty significant jump. The thing is, in Europe, there's obviously a lot of drivers with budget, so a lot of drivers that are willing to bring so much budget. I was very fortunate that I had a really good deal with Top Kart, so I didn't end up being so expensive for me. But still, I was also fortunate to have some support from the Australian Motorsport Foundation to be able to bring some budget. And yeah, I think it's really beneficial to do karting in Europe. I mean, the level there is it's at another division compared to Australia. Although we have a great pool of talent here, it's just a different style, and I think it's really good to prepare a driver, for his career, whether he's coming back home to kart in Australia or to move into single seaters after.